were literally dying to eat, but I made Ryan wait until we filmed this video so we could do a Q&A while we eat our NYPD pizza. If you haven't been to NYPD Pizza and you live in Orlando, you're really missing out. Their pizza is great. What'd you get? A Stromboli?
Calzone.
Calzone. Oh, why is your calzone?
Because I get the regular size and you got the small one.
Oh. So we both got calzones. Mine's a small one.
Mine's 14.5 inches.
And we also got some garlic knots here. So let's just get right into the questions. So the first one was from somebody named Chaperone Dad. Never heard of this person before. Just kidding, that's my dad. And he said, what's the most well-kept secret spot to watch the Magic Kingdom nighttime parade? Magic Kingdom nighttime parade doesn't really exist right now. Normally I would say Frontierland when it did exist because it was like dead over there. Do you agree?
I'd say Liberty Square. That was my
Liberty Square.
That was my go-to.
Lib Square. Anyway, yeah, there's no nighttime parade right now, but hopefully there'll be one soon.
Maybe one day we'll have one again. Probably not, though, let's be honest.
The next question is from Princess Nikki Mouse. She says, I'd love to hear about some of your photography tips, specifically about photography for your Instagrams. Ryan doesn't have any input on this because he is no longer a Disney Instagrammer.
It's true.
He hasn't posted in like 2 months.
Oh, you're still going on about me. I see.
Sorry, I was chewing. So, for me, photography tips. Make sure, of course, the lighting's good. Daytime lighting in the shade is always prime. If you can get daytime lighting in the shade without like weird shadows, that's like going to be the best. For Instagram specifically, make sure you're posting consistently because that's what's going to get you the most like interactions, and make sure you're interacting with your followers, asking them questions so they can comment and things like that, because engagement is really important. I don't really have any more tips I can think of off the top of my head. Make sure you come up with your own unique style to set yourself apart from everybody else. Do you have anything?
If you're going to shoot Festival of Fantasy, shoot it earlier in the parade route so the performers are less sweaty and you don't get a lot of gloss off their skin and spend 5 hours trying to fix it.
This is true.
Even though I don't post on Instagram anymore, I still know what I'm talking about.
Roast yourself. I'm so sorry, I cut out the person's actual name in my screenshot. It just says who's watching Jack Jack and then a screenshot of the Incredibles movie where Violet has like milk coming out of her nose. But she asked some of your favorite things to do in Disney and then some Disney do's and don'ts. She said I had to learn a few the hard way.
Yikes.
My favorite thing to do is to go to the park at like 2 p.m., watch Festival of Fantasy, and then leave.
That's true.
Especially now in the summertime. We also like to go in the evening, like just for the evening, so just like do a couple rides or like go just for illuminations or something like that. Like just when the sun's setting so it's not so extremely hot. As far as do's and don'ts, I would say do pace yourself.
Stay hydrated. Get free water. Go to any of the quick service locations or any place that has a fountain machine and they can give you free cups of water.
Definitely try to, if you're going to go all day, plan a nap during the middle of the day. That's extremely important. It might seem like counterintuitive because you're not getting anything done, but like you'll feel so much better after your nap, I promise. The next few came from my Instagram. So, of Beauty and Book said, this is all in caps, how do Florida people wear makeup in the heat while it doesn't melt off or get burnt? Share your secrets. SPF, of course. I use a primer that has SPF and a moisturizer that has SPF in it. SPF is your best friend. Please put sunscreen on because I forget all the time and then I regret it so much. So definitely wear sunscreen. Setting spray is very important. I just use literally an e.l.f. setting spray, but it feels like hairspray for your face. And I think those are like the top two things that would answer your question. Setting spray and SPF. And of course like waterproof eyeliner, waterproof mascara, anything waterproof that you can find will help you with that.
Wear a nice cute Disney hat and then
Yes.
shield your face from the sun.
A hat will help. For sure. Okay, the next one is from Pixie Dusted Castles, and she says, what are some of your favorite things to do as a couple in Walt Disney World? My boyfriend and I are going together for the first time this summer. We really like going out to eat at the restaurants, of course. We usually plan that, like, once a month or something?
Yeah, we usually do a date night.
A date night in, like, one of the resorts, usually.
Mm-hmm.
So exploring the resorts is really, really fun. It's not crowded, usually, and you can have, like, some one-on-one time without everybody, like, being up all in your face. And there's, like, a lot of things to do, and there's a lot of nice restaurants that you can go to, and that way you can park there without any issues. So I would definitely say exploring the resorts is a really great option. We like to go watch the fireworks, and I'd say that's also a good thing for couples to do. I'm sorry, I'm, like, so engrossed in trying to cut this calzone right now, and it's, like, so hard to cut.
If you like mini golf, go mini golfing. Especially in the evening. We do that once in a while.
We do go mini golfing sometimes.
Recommend that.
I was gonna say watching the fireworks, because then that hour that you're waiting there is just nice to, like, chat, catch up, you know? I'm cutting all this out.
Blooper reel.
The next one, I don't know if she meant this for my video or not, or it was just a comment on the picture. This is a really cute picture of Aurora, but she said, could you do those tap to edit things on your story? It's from Anna Scott. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I didn't know people actually liked those. I guess they're cute. I don't know. I just never figured, like, I just figured people just tap through them and not care. But if, like, that's something that you guys want to see on my story, like, before and after pictures of my photos that I post, I can definitely do that. Like, of course, it takes 0 seconds to actually put that on the story. So I will try to do that in the near future for maybe, like, the next picture I post or one that I've already posted or something. So let me know if you guys actually like that kind of stuff, because I didn't know people actually
I do. Please post more of that.
Okay.
I like
just
seeing,
for you.
I like seeing before and after.
Okay.
That goes for everybody, so if you're watching this and you're a famous Instagrammer, please. Before and after for me.
So Ariana Sullivan?
Who that?
Ariana Sullivan?
Who that?
I don't know.
Oh.
She like had the audacity to comment on my post. She said, do you like live in Cinderella's castle?
No, I live in the tree of life.
So the final one actually for my Instagram is from Ryan Fork, and he says, you literally just spit out an onion. He says, I'd like to know how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. That almost tripped me up, by the way. I was trying to say that right now.
In reality, I
What
just
do you
wanted to
think?
hear you say that on camera.
Okay.
So,
Was it everything you hoped it would be?
it was that.
So what's the answer to the question? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Probably about 1 14-inch calzones worth of wood.
So the next question...
I love you.
I love you too. I can't just not say it back. I just can't not. And that is a perfect segue into the next question, which is from Heather. Hi, Heather. She says, how are you guys so cute together? Care to answer that one?
I got nothing, man.
It's because we're
All
two...
the cuteness comes from there, so...
No, we're two cute people individually, so together we are
Disagree.
the ultimate cute. I'm sorry if that's, like, cocky, but we are cute. You have to admit.
I'm not cute while I'm eating this.
Whatever. We're cute together.
Okay.
I don't know
that's
how.
true.
I don't know the secret Krabby Patty formula to being cute. I think it's just to love memes and to
Love Disney.
dab a lot, probably.
And love Disney.
Love Disney.
We met because of... wow.
Wait, there's a question about that. Don't
Never-
say it.
Okay. How's my hair now?
Do you know I didn't know how to cut with a fork and knife until my friend...
Oh, your
as
mom
you go-
literally didn't teach you how to cut.
No,
with
I
a
didn't know how to
knife.
cut with a fork and knife because I didn't eat anything else besides chicken nuggets until Jackie's, birthday party in 8th grade. Like, I think it was her 16th or 15th
Are you
birthday party.
8th grade?
Yes. And then we ate this fancy meal, and it was a piece of chicken, and my friend Julia had to teach me how
to eat with...
cut with a fork and knife. I will remember it so vividly for the rest of my life because I always think of her tips when I cut with a fork and knife. The next question is from Maycock Mary with 3 Ys. She says, how did you guys meet and how expensive is it to live your lifestyle? How did we meet? I think we have this on our like couples tag that we did like 2 years ago or something. Long story short, we did not meet on Tinder. We met on the next best thing, which was Instagram. He slid into my DMs and history was made. And how expensive is it to live your lifestyle? Honestly, for us, not that expensive. Like, he works for Disney, so he gets his admission for free. I have, like, not the highest level of pass, it's the second highest. I have platinum, so, like, that's kind of expensive. It's $50 a month, roughly, but with the amount that I go, it really pays off.
Even if you didn't go, even if you went, like, once every other month, it's still pays
Yeah, right. So...
There's no blockout dates.
No blockout dates.
So,
that's, like, the one thing that I really, like, splurge on, I guess, is my pass. But we both have full-time jobs, so we're making the money back anyway. We go after work. Like, we don't not have jobs with a lot of people on Instagram. I think not a lot of people know that. Like, they probably think you have a job, but they may not know that I have, like, a full-time job that pays me real people money. So, like, I can't go to the parks all the time. So that's how I can live the lifestyle that I do, because I work all day, every day. And I'm at Disney when I'm not at work, which is rarely. So it's honestly not that expensive.
It's not.
Because we do things the cheap way. We don't eat there. We don't, like, stay at the hotels there ever. Maybe rarely.
But going back to something from earlier in the video, too, we occasionally do eat on property, but it's a special thing, right? Like, even quick service stuff I reserve for a special occasion. So we don't eat there all the time.
Right.
But sometimes you get something as a treat, and you make sure that you're appropriately budgeting for that.
Like, when we go, like, especially when I go during the day, I never eat my meals there. I'll eat lunch before I go, and then I'll get, like, a cup of water while I'm there, but I'll never, like, eat there. So.
I said all that, and then I spent $14 on a calzone, so I guess it's $14 because
But
it's 14 inches.
You get it today and tomorrow for leftovers, so it's like $6.
I'm gonna eat all
it's
this
like
right
$7, right? So anyway, okay. So this question, or 3 questions, are from Faith.
Shout out to Faith.
If you don't know Faith, you really should. What's her Instagram now?
She's great at photography. She's great at makeup, but
I think this is the one that's... I can never tell if people are public or private either. Okay.
She's great at being a person. She's a great person. That's what's most important.
This one has all of her information on it. So I'm going to say it's Faith Elizabeth with 2 T's in the Faith. Anyway, Faith said, you should talk about how you plan park days / trips. We do not plan. We plan our fast passes, and that's about it. Like, that's as much planning as goes into anything.
Unless there's something going on, we don't plan anything. So, 4th of July, we planned, more or less, to be there, but that was it. Like, most of the time we will plan on being there.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out what we're doing there when we get there.
Yeah. Other than fast passes. We usually plan those, like, maybe the day before.
We try.
And then she said, also traditions you guys have, things you collectively don't enjoy doing, favorite Disney dates, etc. Those are a lot of questions.
Don't enjoy doing.
Things I don't enjoy doing is waiting in the heat for anything.
That's
waiting
true.
more than 5 minutes for anything. Spending money.
That pretty well covers all the bases, yeah.
Traditions we have. Do we have any traditions? We honestly don't.
Wow. We're lame. There you go. You heard it here first.
Our tradition is to be lame.
It's fine. Somebody's got to do it.
No, I don't
It's a
think
tough
we
job.
have any traditions. We like to do new stuff all the time, so we don't really have traditions. We don't go to, like, the same place every year at a certain time or whatever, do we?
No, we like to try different things. And
Yeah. And our schedules are so busy that, like, it really rarely lines up that we can do the same thing 2 years in a row.
Our schedules are unpredictable and rivers of light.
Rivers of lit.
I
Almost took my eye out.
Almost threw my shoulder out.
And the last and final thing, not a question, she says, also tell the world how much I freaking miss you guys and when you're coming back so I can see you. I guess that's a question. It wasn't really phrased as a question, but.
When you're coming back, as soon as I get enough money in my bank account to stay at the Grand Californian, because my next trip to Disneyland is Grand Californian or bust.
I think that'll probably happen in January.
My target is, so Faith, you can write this down. My target is getting there before Star Wars Land opens next summer. So
Okay. I think January is like the perfect time, or February.
it's fine. January, February. I'm shooting for off season here.
Mhm.
Is it too cold or rainy, or is there any other weather that I should know about in Southern California at the beginning of the year? Maybe I should go for my we should go for my birthday. A birthday trip to.
Well, spring break.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Early birthday.
whatever. How about you, Southern California locals, your annual pass holders, tell us when the best time to come is between January 1st and probably like May 15th.
Yes. Thank
That's
you,
when
Faith,
we're coming, Faith.
for your submission. So really, after I just like coughed up a hairball? So the last two questions come from Charlie, last but not least. Her first question is, when are we going on a double date? That really depends on you, not us. I can't answer that question. Whenever you mosey your way on down here, that's when we'll go on a double date, because I miss Trevor very much, and I've never met you, and I really want to, so.
I will open my schedule.
I will call out of work. And the second one is, how are you the cutest person in the history of ever? So, you can chime in on this one. She's talking to me. She says, I'm the cutest person in the history of ever.
I agree with that, by the way.
I think I'm just, like, very sprightly, and so that's why people just think I'm cute.
It's an interesting adjective to describe.
Sprightly.
Adjective.
Isn't that true, though?
Yeah, you're sprightly.
I'm sprightly. I'm like a little fairy.
You're sprightly and...
Everything about me is just small. I
small,
think that's
upbeat, happy,
weird.
cute.
Oh, really? You and her have a lot to talk about. You can just talk about how cute I am. Funny story, when I received these questions from Charlie, I said, well, Ryan, I'm just going to have to talk about the fact that when Trevor, like, first started tagging her in his photos, I was like, who's this? And then I was like, let me take a look. So I looked at her YouTube channel, and I watched all of her YouTube videos in one sitting, just back to back. So I have a question for you, Charlie. When are you going to make a new YouTube video? Because I'm a loyal subscriber, and I need to know.
Yes, and my number one complaint is you have a Universal vlog part 1, and there's no subsequent parts. I want more. I want more content.
This has turned into an attack video.
It's true.
I'm going to change the title from Q&A to Charlie Exposed. Anyway, with that being said, that's all the questions that we have. Now we're going to go eat our calzones in peace. Thank you so much to everybody who asked the question. This was a really fun video. I really enjoyed it. Any parting words?
I really enjoyed this calzone.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy recording myself eating, but I'll get over that.
This video is not sponsored by NYPD Pizza, but if NYPD Pizza, you are watching this,
drop us a DM.
I ordered on the Slice app today, so you have my address. So if you can just ship me a calzone, I get the cheese one. So I'll be waiting.
Weekly calzones.
Weekly? Oh my god, I would be like 300 pounds.
And you would probably die of heart failure. But.
I'm already gonna die of heart failure. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification.
The bell notification? Who the heck cares about me that much? Turn on the
Hey, listen,
bell.
you only upload videos once in a while, so they'll get excited.
You can tell me to watch YouTube too much.
I put the bell on Charlie, so
Did you?
I'm never getting another notification out of that one, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I hope she watches this video the entire way through. Anyway, bye!